because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. The Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So South Carolina's offense will go to work first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like?
He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The Rebels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the running back. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Lets it fly on the move. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought would never happen. And now, also for the first time, they're the hunted. How do you handle that over the course of the season?
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it. David, every day this offseason has felt like a celebration on campus for their fans. Winning that title a year ago, but now you've got to know you've got the target on your back.
I get that. I understand that. But if you're a fan, keep celebrating. Because you got your first natty, man. It's fantastic. Whatever happens this year, who cares? You got a ring. You were the Kings.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call for...
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Starts to scramble to the left. Creates a little room. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Slithers into space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Gamecocks are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got room to work. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Takes a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. A run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Motion from the back. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's Beal. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Out of bounds all the way down at the 33-yard line, and they were backed up, but not for long. Fires to the tight end. It's a running room, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
South Carolina, 42, Coyotes.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
to throw. It's Holstein. Looking for a deep man.
Guys out of the...
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Hainsworth. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. Turning it on. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
56, Coyote.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bring in the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And they'll knock him down.
Nice job by the defense, man. Understanding the situation, you could tell they were not giving up a touchdown. Like, they were playing a little bit deeper in the end zone, and the QB takes off. Nice job corralling the football. I'll tell you what, brings up an interesting decision now after that positive gain to see if they want to go for it on 4th and goal. And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Holstein. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 15. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball right down the gut of the field. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense putting points on the board.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Jones. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's James. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, this is a bad shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snags it inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's Flowers. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Dances away to buy time. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Gonna take a shot. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He caught it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's catch.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse.